The US push for Starlink in Africa, digital colonialism in the 21st century. Under the influence of Donald Trump's political network and the broader US tech imperial agenda, African governments are being pressured to sign contracts with Starlink, Elon Musk's satellite internet venture. While marketed as a solution to Africa's connectivity gaps, this move raises alarming concerns over sovereignty, data control, and psychological manipulation, effectively handing over Africa's digital future to a foreign billionaire with unchecked power. We've seen how the US government is putting an insurmountable pressure on the government of the Gambia to quickly sign a contract with Starlink. The US ambassador even trying to get the president of the Gambia to sack a cabinet minister because he is ensuring due diligence over the contract. The geopolitical play. Why Starlink? Undermining local telecom markets. By flooding African nations with Starlink's satellite internet, Musk's company could crush local ISPs, creating a monopoly where African nations become permanently dependent on a US-controlled system. Bypassing government regulations. Starlink operates independently of national infrastructure, meaning African governments lose regulatory control, a US surveillance backdoor. With Starlink's data routed through US-controlled satellites, there are fears that American intelligence agencies could monitor African communications. The psychological and cultural warfare beyond infrastructure. Starlink's influence extends to mental colonization, algorithmic control over African youth. Social media and internet platforms already manipulate global narratives. With Starlink as Africa's primary gateway, Musk could amplify Western propaganda, shaping African youth's beliefs, suppressing African digital innovation. If Starlink dominates, African tech startups will be forced to play by Silicon Valley's rules, Elon Musk's personal agenda. Musk has repeatedly shown disdain for African agency. From mocking African languages, his control over internet access means he could silence critics and suppress dissent. The resistance. What must Africa do? Strengthen local internet infrastructure. Governments must invest in homegrown broadband and 5G networks instead of surrendering to Starlink's convenience. Regulate foreign tech dominance. Starlink contracts must include strict data sovereignty clauses, Pan-African digital unity. African nations should collaborate on a continental internet framework, reducing reliance on neo-colonial tech giants. Conclusion. A new form of colonialism? The aggressive push for Starlink in Africa is not about bridging the digital divide, it's about control. If unchecked, Elon Musk could become the de facto gatekeeper of African information, dictating what Africans see, hear, and ultimately think. The fight for Africa's digital future is not just about technology, it's about freedom. If Elon Musk's satellite internet venture succeeds, he will control how Africa gets its information. He'll be the one in charge of all the information that will be consumed by Africa's youth in the second half of this century. This is extremely dangerous. What do you think? Should Africa reject Starlink's expansion? Comment below. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, so when we produce videos like this, they'll get to you.